in game, as looks like these players definitely trying to make it up to us for the ridiculous pause earlier, as they are already ready to start. If you're just now joining us, we are on map 2 for CSL round of 16 match between Team Ignis, Illinois Esports, Team Ignis, and UCLA Bruins. Ignis did get their first map 16-11. UCLA on the T side of Dust 2, map we haven't seen in a long time. Moose does get the first shot onto Gimp. The striker getting the second from the catwalk. This is a really good hold on. Moose pushing forward aggressively as well. Scott Sterling the only one. Nope, Oni-chan the only one left. He's all the way back at long. Can't do much with that Glock at that long of range. So a very quick round for Team Ignis to get the pistol round once again.
Yep, so Illinois able to find that first pistol. Actually a very aggressive retake by them. They just jumped on it. And now they're going to have SMGs across the board. We're here on Dust 2. There's not too much to say about this map. Everyone and their mother has played this map. My mom has, actually. No, I'm serious.
I know, I believe you.
But, bomb's going to be dropped outside B tons, and 3 players of UCLA. It's like a weird default, actually. Probably going to find control towards middle. You have C-Gen at the top. And holding mid is actually could be Blaze. He's boosted up in CT spawn. Not boosted up, but you can get there without being boosted.
Interesting that we're seeing 2
super
MP7s.
slow round.
It's not really a gun that you see that often. Like it's more expensive than the UMP, so why not just get the UMP, a gun that you can carry over into the gun rounds?
Yeah, and SMG's 600 a kill, so these guys should definitely be farming up. But here they go, Blaze lining it up. There's a lot of damage, finds 2. Can he find the third? Need to go right down, and not gonna do too much. As Scott Sterling able to find a kill into Striker from downtown, and now just 3 players up for UCLA.
Yeah, they'll be jumping up, taking it from Cat onto A, but Moose is gonna be here on the defense. Does get the first kill. No, can't finalize it. C-Gen comes and backs up his friend. That MP7 at long range does not do that much damage. And Blaze is going to be falling back, allowing the bomb hand to come through, and is waiting for his teammates to come for the backup. Nice incendiary should push the Darius out as Bukuma gets a nice kill, but Oni-chan does trade that out. So 2-on-2 right now. C-Gen pushing out of Goose with the Tech 9, getting the shots, finalizing on Bukuma as Oni-chan takes out Blaze.
Eventually getting the shots. Eventually.
Eventually. They luckily Bukuma ran out of ammunition and had to reload. The UCLA do get the upset and bring it up to a 1 versus 1 and reset the esports economy.
Yeah, but they get the bomb down as well. They have 2 AKs going into the 3rd round. It's just gonna mess up the economy of this first half entirely. It's a full save followed by Moose with a deagle, as these guys just spread apart. And Moose, he's on the loose, but he's gonna go down. He actually trades 1 kill. But with that being said, the whole plays from behind gets pinned to the wall, and the bomb's been spotted.
Yeah, but there's not much that Illinois can do at this point with that information. The last 2 of their players, their flank player on Blaze gets just completely taken out. Now Illinois is going to try and set up to see if they can't get any sort of I don't know if we call them exits, but just some sneaky little kills. But Scott Sterling dropping above that long is going to have them push onto the A site. Smoke the cross as per usual. Rox pushing in, taking forward position with that SMG. Actually should see the elbow as a striker, and he does peek around, gets a nice headshot. It's going to be Pi left with the USP unsilencing it.
Oh, that's the way to go. Unsilenced USP 1v4. All he needs to do is just really look for these kills. And C-Gen, not sure if he has the info that this man's here, but Oni-chan, deep nade, does 48, peeks out, and Oni-chan's gonna find that kill. So now 1-2, very early on, and potentially a gun round. I guess it is gonna be. Might see some Clarions trigger the chat a little bit.
Yeah,
Clarions of FAMAS.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna see UMPs.
Yeah. That's definitely the preferred. I can't remember the last time I bought a FAMAS in a game. Usually, if I can't afford an M4, I just go for a UMP because that thing is broken. This is going to be the UCLA running, mixing it up on round 3, and it's running straight into B. High on taking first point, gets 2, gets 3 before he gets traded out. Roxa with the 2 onto the site. However, it is a 2 versus 3. They do have the bomb site and are going to be able to get the bomb plant more than enough time to get into post plant positions. While these CT, oop, that is the wrong button. While the CTs push into these, push in on their rotate. And no one's going to be flanking in from tunnels. Ooh, Gimp spotted out. Blaze deals significant damage. But Gimp is still alive at 10 HP and actually drops Blaze with a nicely placed HE grenade. Finds the head of Moose as well. Striker pushes in and gets taken out by Scott Stern. So a nice 2v3 hold. They don't lose a single man. UCLA get the 3rd round. Well, their 3rd round. 4th round overall.
Yeah, definitely a great hold by UCLA. They lose 3 members out the gate from Pi. And it's a 2v3. But mind you, it's B site that, you know, Illinois has to take over. And now we're in Eco. AK's only chance got a UMP, and they're going to make their way towards B again.
Pi, same spot. Gets 1. Doesn't quite get as many this time around. And then, oh, God, why am I pressing so many different buttons? Well, Pi wasn't able to get any more than he tried to, than Pi did earlier. So once again, bomb plant down on the B site. Gimp trying to spray down, does eventually take out the striker. Rocks are taking out Blaze. Simple anti-eco. They do lose 1 player, but they have more than enough money. Now Lini with that double, not double save, that single save, going to be able to get a double op.
Double up on CT side. Moose and Bokumbop should be long and I guess middle here. And looks like UCLA gonna go back towards the B side. It's more of a default setup, mind you, because they do have an op on Ani-chan. They're watching long. And there's not really too much to say on this map. Like, everyone should be like, oh yeah, I know what they're doing here. It's ideal.
Yeah, it's not very deep strategically.
Yeah,
as far as defaults are concerned, at least.
It's always nice to see the mid to B executes work out in their favor. But
yeah,
UCLA, it's gonna be Raxa who spots 1. And if they can remember on the pistol round, or the 2nd round actually, where Blaze played, but the setup from Illinois, not too bad.
Multiple flashes and smokes coming in on the mid. Counter flash, saw that push. Blaze actually is going to push out through the smoke. See if anyone crosses through that tiny little slit. Doesn't see anything just yet. It's actually going to be CGen pushing up. Cat. Looks like they're going to try and take this to A, though there is a heavy rotation on to B. Bomb has yet to commit to either site. Okay, yeah, now it looks like they're going to be going on to A. Just Moose here trying to defend it from Goose. Taking out Cat. Misses the first shot and just barely gets away. Hits the second. Does successfully finish off CGen. Gimp and Roxa both getting kills for themselves on the other side of the map. But now it's just Roxa left. 1 versus 3, and he gets taken out by Moose with a 3K at the end of that. Solo holding down the A site.
Yeah, Op kind of stopped them in their place as they crossed towards Elbow. And now it's 2 to 4. You've got Scott Sterling with 13K.
Yeah, you buy like 3 rifles for yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we're still going to see a full buy. No Op, though, for UCLA. Should be a slow, methodical play from them as they set up a default, maybe gain control middle, maybe mid to B, find out where these ops are, and see, like, you've got an op on B now, and if they can figure that out, that's just one of the ops that they need to find.
So Striker Oni-chan may have a shootout right here. So that's smoking onto the B is gonna pull Pi over there, but Oni pushes out. The Striker peeks out and gets taken out. CT is smoked out. Looks like there's gonna be a flank onto the B bomb site. Pi does take 1 aggressing terrorist member. Bokumbop through tunnels does get 1, and I think a little damage on a Scott as well, and Pi backs up with some more damage of his own. Roxa, oh, last one left. Not able to get away. Not able to get a kill at the end either. And so Alini, very nice last 2 rounds. Looks like there's a timeout from UCLA.
Yeah, it's a tactical from UCLA. So getting shut down. Well, yeah, they definitely got shut down in that round. They all had guns. Their BXQ was just kind of awkward. They weren't killing the key players or holding it down, and the trades just weren't in their favor. So 3-4 that we're seeing right now. And in this situation, you've got Scott with 7,900. You've got Raxa with 5,600. Potentially, they can, I would say, just upgrade Tech 9 armor or something like that. Somebody drop C-Gen, like a Deagle, and then everyone else Tech 9 armor, and try and get a bomb plant. But other than that, UCLA, hitting B is such like a rough, I guess, a rough battle to take. You know, if you're not having that mid presence, no mid to B presence, running through B halls is very grim.
Yeah, though can't diminish Pion and Bakun Bop very expertly holding down that site from multiple angles. God, my tongue. Multiple angles as well. This is a long time out. Usually people just get their meetings over quickly, but hey, they have full 5 minutes. I hope they don't use all of it because I don't know. We got we already had to make our audience wait, but it looks like now they're just tossing. Oh wait, no, this is Alini doing that. That doesn't really matter. Hello. And there's not much really that we can say about these 2 teams on this map because I don't recall seeing either of these 2 teams on this map. We've already pointed out that Dust is pretty shallow strategically. So really it's just UCLA. They need to be a little more coordinated on their pushes. Need to be peeking at the same time rather than just one at a time. Because that is something that has kind of backfired in the past couple of rounds for them. But other than that, they just need to hit their shots.
Yeah, UCLA, like, I wonder what they're thinking right now. They haven't bought yet. They're still running down their pause time and looking at their spawn as well. Maybe rush mid to B, maybe rush B.
It's a nice stack. It's a nice stack for just a B rush Tech 9 armor. They're running around if they dodge first couple of shots from... I mean, at the very start, Ignis do just leave Pi there alone. I don't know if that's something that UCLA have been able to pick up. But maybe if they rush down, they can get a kill. If they grab 1 or 2 smokes, they could probably get a bomb plant as well. Make it a pretty good eco round. Now they are going to be resuming it. So let's see what they get. No, they're actually going to be fully investing into it. A couple of AKs. Got a UMP. Gimp with a P250. And some nades. But they are going to be taking the... Oh, and another UMP. And they are going to be taking this rush into B. It's going to be both Striker and Pion on the side to defend from this. Multiple flashes come out. Just Pion here gets one. God, they're all lined up for him. He gets multiple kills. Striker gets the 4th. Now it's just Oni-chan left. Going to pull a Stewie, flash him through a smoke. Does get 1 kill. Doesn't get a second, though, as Bukumbub is there to finalize everything. Just UCLA get completely wrecked. And this time they absolutely have to save.
Now, honestly, if Pi is dominating these guys, why do they keep hitting B? Is it an ego thing? Is it they're trying to protect, like, their...
It's NA. You have to go B, rush B.
Oh, God. I don't like this from UCLA right now. But they're going to be on an eco. And it looks like they're going to rush out towards the long A, where your boy Striker is going to be holding it down. And 3 members of Illinois actually shuts this down. And the nade to follow up.
So many HEs! He just gets carpet bombed at the end. Oh, the humanity. But now UCLA, they got that eco round done with, and now they can buy up again. All AKs. Fair bit of utility.
Yeah, double op setup though for Illinois, and they're actually. Oh, I like this from Bokumbot. Over towards B site though. It is gonna be your boy Pi. He's held this down. He's gonna find one kill. When already rotates coming through.
A little bit of a fake there from Scott pushing in. Did pull some rotates over, but UCLA are slow to react off of it. The striker should be hearing these footsteps above him. He is in pit, cannot find anything. He's just completely taken out. This is UCLA taking control of long. But there is Moose. Oh, well, there was Moose as a flank from Connector. Sorry, not from Catwalk. Takes him out. It's just Blaze here in the little corner pocket. Once he peeks out, he can take it as well to become up a Pi left. And I don't know, the money situation is alright, but they're so low. It may not be the worst idea to trying to save this off, but nope, they just swap it to an AK for a better retake potential.
Oh, and down to just Pi with 8 HP, and
Yeah, now
he's
he's
gonna
got-
pick up
yeah.
this op and get out of dodge. So finally, UCLA, and oh, Pi looking to do some more damage. He needs to get away, but he should be pinned here. And CGen pick up that kill. It's 5-5. Now, okay, I'll kind of establish this. Everyone should know, like, this is technically a T-sided map. It's like 54%. It's like 46%. This is definitely a T-sided map. Coming into this, like, Illinois, they're doing well by holding them off 4 rounds in a row. Look at it looks like it's completely backwards in the tab on how the scores have been going. But over towards V now, Pi put to the test.
Doesn't get really any of them, actually. The Boku is there for the back, and we did some good damage on Gimp as well before he fell. This is UCLA with the B bomb site. Bomb has it to go down, dig drop in the middle of the site, and that's... Oh, the fire is going to stop the plan from happening, and the smoke just now fading, or at least will be in a couple matter of moments. See if Boku can't get another kill. It is going to be re-smoked off. But from the window, I can see Blaze drop down. He is only able to get one. These double ops going to have a hard time trying to retake this. It's just Moose left. Misses a shot, 1 versus 2. Gets dinged out a little bit. Misses a second time. Getting chased down. Misses a third time. And a fourth time. And then finally dies. It took them a while.
Oh, Moose. The pressure was there. You know, he types LMAO in chat. He definitely understood what happened. It buys off right away. And now, Illinois, look at their economy. It's a full buy. If they lose this round, they will have to save. And you also have the economy being built up for UCLA. Now, 6 rounds. And what I was trying to say before this round was basically, this is a T-side map. 6 rounds on T-side. They're definitely being comfortable. But you definitely want like a 9-6 half on the T side. Coming into this mid-aggression from Mr. Gimp. He's going to do some damage, and he actually spots Bokumbop and gets away, and he has the op. He will find that kill. So now the man advantage for UCLA as they have the bomb on a default. Now Illinois need to capitalize and maybe make Moose work with that op.
Gimp does hear that. Moose, I believe he heard. Op does get picked up by Blaze. He does take out Roxa, but Gimp pushes through and trades that out. Now they have full control of mid. CGen drops the striker. So he's going to force Moose to push forward. I guess try and save that. Is it really good? Oh, misses the shot again! Another missed shot. And that's going to be the bomb all going behind him. He gets taken out by an HE before he gets flanked.
Moose.
But now it's just Pi left. I think he was trying to look for that op at mid, but he's just going to play it safe and save his M4. This should be UCLA's 7th round.
Now, Moose has had a highlight in this first half, but definitely hasn't been consistent. Pi, though, this guy's insane. 15-7
Yeah.
now.
128 ADR as well. Second kill. He's making this a little expensive UCLA. UCLA do have... Actually, their money's not that great. So maybe they should just cut their losses. Luckily for them, Oni-chan does drop Pi before Pi can deal any more damage before the round finishes. And they did win the round, and so UCLA do still get a fair bit of money, but puts their economy in a little more precarious of a situation than it would be if they just let the save come through.
Yep, so Eco now for Illinois. They get tagged towards B. Moose. Actually,
And
both
Blaze.
these players Blaze. It's a double op on the T side, so UCLA honestly looking really good in the end of this first half. As they're playing on a default.
Oh!
My god. Did not expect that to happen.
That death does push UCLA over into the A bomb site, which is completely empty. Illinois just stacked B. That is going to be AK picked up from Bokumbop. So they invested virtually nothing into this. So if they just go and save that, that would be worth it for them. But looks like they want to try and go for more. They're at least going to throw the pistol players at the site. That's for sure. When Chan drops Pi, but Bokumbop is there to try and save it out with the AK. Peek around the corner, gets one, doesn't quite get a second, and drops the AK. It's just Moose left, makes it a one-on-one. Scott misses a few shots, does eventually get that kill, but Ignis with, I think they just bought maybe 2 or 3 P250s, make it really expensive for UCLA. They keep their economies on a knife edge. However, it's round 14, and so that's not quite that important this late into the half, but I mean, still good.
Yeah. Double op for Illinois is Moose and Bokumbop put to the test again. And honestly, UCLA, they found 8 rounds in the first half. It's not too bad, but Moose is going to find Oni-chan finally hitting a shot. No offense. But, you know, you got to turn on the heat for these guys, right? They're here. There's a lot on the line for these guys. You can't make these mistakes. You can't miss all those shots. And I will twist this man's arm for it.
UCLA maybe faking out some mid control. That smoke is gonna block off the cross, but I think this could just be trying to draw rotates, as it looks like they are jumping on top of Xbox and going up cat onto the A site. Moose is fairly aware of it though. Scoped out from Goose. Is he gonna be able to find the head of Gimp? Finds the arm. Actually gets flashed and has to jump away. Moose does get one, does get a second, and a third. And actually, Moose with the ace this time around. He made you eat your words, True.
Damn. Damn, Moose. You know, he set me up for that. That's insane. What a great play by Moose. But, you know, those, if he missed those shots, when you miss the shots earlier, like, those are rounds that they could have won, right? Yeah. Maybe you wouldn't be put in this situation where he got this ace, but an excellent play by this man. And now, Illinois 6-8 is UCLA. This is the last round of the first half, and off on the hands of Oni-chan. And we haven't really seen too much from their on the UCLA side. Yeah, outside of the tagging that they've done a couple of rounds through those double doors at mid. It's one of the big things that a lot of people are complaining about this, and what a lot of people are hoping about the rework on this is that to be able to die before you even get to the bomb site on CT, you know, it does seem a little unfair. Luckily, no one's died just yet, just tagged through the leg, but still, it's significant damage. These guys are playing so slow, running down the clock. 1 minute to go, and over goes long. It's a striker, finds one, finds a second. Can he find a third? Raxa comes out with that crouch peek, but Moose is here. He's not playing around now. Not gonna embarrass himself again. Gimp, however, does out to a 2v2. Yeah, Gimp does take out his backup on the A side, pulls Moose back, but he just flees away. Doesn't want to take a 1v1 against an op long range when all he has is a UMP. Just gonna go team up with his friend, and now they have to go and re-pick up this bomb as Moose has relocated back over to where a striker recently held down the fort. Smokes off the entrance, and Opshot gives position away. He's going to be around the corner. Misses the no-scope. Gimp pulls a 180 and takes him out. Bomb
should be picked up. Then it's the last round, so they don't need to save the op. Prefer to have rifles in this sort of situation. But no, they gotta pick it up. They're not gonna go to the bomb plant.
No way.
They gotta go find Boku. Boku, don't die.
No way did this just happen.
They took too long. Then they missed picking up the bomb as well.
No way. That's hilarious. Well, another 8-7 half in favor of UCLA. Will it really matter? It didn't the previous map.
Watch this go 16-14.
This better not go to a delay. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Come on, True, wake up. We got Counter-Strike to cast.
Yeah, hopefully these guys don't crash on the Wi-Fi, you know?
Do you ever see what's 22 Jump Street?
Yeah.
Probably one of the best comedy sequels. My favorite, one of my favorite. Well, obviously, you gotta call out the poetry slam as being one of the greatest soliloquies or monologues, or whatever you want to call it, in the history of film and television.
Mm-hmm. It's nice and cringy too.
It's so good.
Just the right amount of humor. But hopefully these guys will ready up. Gimp gonna be the last player ready up, and UCLA will be on the CT side. And guys, if you are just joining us here for CSL, this is a match: Illinois versus UCLA. The first map did go to Illinois, 16-11 on cash, and we've seen some interesting things tonight.
Yeah, for one thing, just being on Dust 2 is interesting enough. I'm actually curious. I stopped just thinking about the fact that Dust 2 is still in this pool, and I want to go back and see how many of the round of 32 and round of 16 games have had Dust.
Probably, I know in my experience with like past events in this year, 2016, 2017,
Yeah.
Dust has been like absent. People always ban it out.
Yeah, that's what I kind of expect right now. It's always Scott Sterling that's left. Just AFK. Does he just have a very, very small bladder?
Please.
Not much banter going on here, guys, so apologies. Ah, there we go. Everyone's ready. Everyone's back. Welcome to half number 2 on map number 2. UCLA with a very, very slight lead. About as small of a lead as you can get in this game. And now they are on the CT side, which is the slightly less favored side. Just slightly.
Yep, and looking at this setup, UCLA, they understand the importance towards long, and 3v3 situation towards long is the bomb actually on the back of Pi towards the B tunnels, and it's gonna be interesting.
No immediate engagement does pull UCLA back. And actually putting a lot of pressure towards mid, as they're kind of expecting Alini to just rush out to wherever they're going. Ro16 does see some slight engagement, some pot shots are traded, no real damage traded out, but he does find information for his team. This is going to be a double stack up on Cat, but the striker drops Gimp immediately. Blaze coming in from behind also takes that C-Gen. It's now just Oni-chan left with backup rotating in, but the bomb should be planted down. Not quite planted for long, just planted, I guess, default for the site. The CGs are coming in, but they're taking so much damage, and a very nice flash is going to allow Pi and the striker to take these 2 kills. It's just rocks left, and oh, the knife at the very end.
Oh my god.
And Ignis don't lose a
has
single member.
$5,500 in the second round. He can buy an auto right now if he wanted to.
Please don't do it.
And of course, he's got an AK. Pie's a very consistent player, so
Yeah.
they don't expect any BM. They know what's on the line. If they lose that auto, it's like, okay, well, we're screwed. But upgraded pistols now for UCLA. They're not going to push towards long. They're going to actually back up, boost towards Cat. And CGen and Gimp. Deagles in hands it. Oh, Arichan needs to back up because these guys want to cross over. He finds one kill, finds a second, and Scott Sterling picks up one as well. They lose control of Cat and just down to Blaze and Bokumba.
Bomb is getting planted on the site. But yeah, UCLA, though they don't quite have the equipment, they do have the man advantage coming in onto this retake. Ignis definitely have the advantage. Just because they have the bomb, they're playing defender right now, as well as the rifles. Scott Sterling being a distraction, but Bokumbop is ready for it. He turns around at long. They drop Sterling. That was going to be a 2-on-2, but Roxa pushes forward. Bokumbop very, very low. Roxa does just at the end drop him, and with no kit, do they have enough time to defuse it? It's going to be very, very close.
They do.
Oni-chan looking around, tossing weapons to his friends. Okay, it does get defused. They do save an AK and a UMP.
Yeah, that's nuts. UCLA, like, these pistol rounds don't really even matter in this matchup against Illinois and UCLA. They keep like echoing each other.
Yeah.
And they keep forcing up, right?
At least
but
on
now
dust,
just
yeah.
1 round gap. It actually happened. Yeah, you're right. It's the pistol's a little too OP or something on both sides. Raxa finds a shot through Moose. And that smoke and Pie's on the other side. He's gonna find Scott Sterling. A nice trade, and Raxa's nice angle as well, but I don't think Pie's gonna risk that. And over towards the middle, Oni-chan. Not sure if you heard anything towards middle.
Does get a nice opening headshot into the striker. Trying to find damage, not find anything on Bokumbop. He's able to pick up a rifle and another headshot onto Boku.
Oh, the patience on this man.
5-7.
And now just down to Pie, the most consistent player in this matchup. Mind you, AK in the hand. Smoke, bomb, just out of reach. But there's players all around him.
Definitely should have heard that
Keeps
player
on the
coming
other
up
side.
from mid. Peeks out, gets one kill.
Like I said, Pie can definitely clutch this out. His pedigree as a player is insane with his rifle skills.
Roxa actually calling the bluff and pushing up immediately behind him. He's gonna get, oh, he gets one kill, doesn't get a second. Oni-chan takes him out, but a very nice attempt. A 3K in that round from Pie, who's significantly leading his team in kills. This is, oh god, I'd be pissed if I was him looking at the rest of my team.
It's not always about that, right? It's not always about the frags.
I
And
guess, but
Pie's got a lot of exit frags.
that's
as well.
true. He's also been on the B site where the ecos have. Oh, that HE! 1 HE, 3 kills. Beautiful. Moose does take out Siege in the end. Just tons of left clicks.
Please tell me you got that. That was insane from my view.
Well, I got it from.
It was like
Siege.
a pinata. All of them coming in and out of those doors. That was insane. But 8-11 now, UCLA. This should be a gun round for both teams. Can Illinois bounce back? They've got AKs, they've got utility.
This is the same thing that happened
on
on Cash. UCLA hit 11, and then Ignis just ran it straight to 16. So can they do it this map as well? Push coming in into B halls. Rocks are just gonna push through the smoke, but Pie, he's ready with the angle. The flash misses thanks to the pillar. He gets the double spray. Oh, okay, does get the double spray down. Took a while, but he's gonna run straight into Oni-chan. But still, main advantage for Ignis. Oni gets a second as the bomb actually by itself peaked solo. And he's taking the fight back to the terrorist, getting a third. It's just Boku left on the B side, but no bomb and surrounded by counter terrorists. Can't hit the shot on Gimp. UCLA take their 12th. Put Ignis onto another save.
That's just an unfortunate round. Pi makes that play.
Yeah.
Nani-chan makes a play himself. So this is nuts. This could definitely go to a third map.
Yeah, I'm banking on it at this point. Just looking at how both these teams are playing right now. Shan gets 2 kills at mid. Not even with an op. Just with an AK. Herbie can push down to CT. Able to put his rifle in time. Pi with the scout gets a nice headshot. Did some more damage. Finalizes the kill, so he gets 2K on this so far. God, Pi, can he get the bomb plant? He's going to stick it, but Oni-chan's going to push up and deny that extra money at the end. UCLA, their 13th round. Ignis can buy up again. They're actually going to go for a double op. A triple op. Okay. Okay.
Wait, what? Triple op?
Oh, sorry. I saw the op on Pi, and then I saw it on Moose. He must have just thrown it over.
I was like, what? That would be ridiculous. So risky. But, maybe if it was like train or something. But as we see this round play out, double op for Illinois. It's going to be on Moose and Bokumbop. They've done this many times before. But has it really ended up with results? We're going to see here on the T side as they look to gain control towards Cat. And the bomb on the back of Pi, who's actually towards B tons, so.
Yeah, if he gets called out, that could be curtains for Ignis. He is holding it steady. He's not going aggressive. He's hoping that they push him again like last round.
Yeah, we're at the late stage of the game. No one's gonna make like a crazy push like that. Right now, everyone's trying to play passive and safe. And oh, Oni-chan, he spots the toes of Bokumbop. Spots it again. Oh my goodness. Oni-chan, he wants it, but he's so patient. So patient with this. Not even shooting this yet. He finally will get it. Bokumbop will finally go down after shoulder peeking 6 times right there. And now the man advantage for UCLA as they enter into this next round. Now, mind you, they need 2 rounds to find match point. Nowhere towards the middle. It's going to be Scott Stern. He had blinded off. He's going to make his way back towards B. Getting shot in the back, and he's going to get taken out.
Lays with the 2 kick for Ro16. Oh, trying to hold it down. He's only able to find 1 and gets traded out. Ignis do have the side. And with just enough time left, do get the bomb plant. 3 versus 2. Gimp and Oni-chan on the retake. Just Striker with the jump across doors does know there is some CT presence there. Oni-chan does find the first kill onto Moose, however, gets the second one, peeks out, gets the beat, and gets the kill on the third, as well as the defuse. 4K coming in from Oni-chan. He is just lighting Team Ignis up. 28 kills, right on track to break 30. But Pi on the other side is right on his tail.
Yeah, Oni-chan's got 16K practically. Raxa has 13K. And now we're going to see a pause. Now, potentially, it is a buy round for Illinois. And it is their pause. And right now, they're thinking, okay, the past few rounds, we're getting shut down by Oni-chan. And let's avoid the SOP. So,
well, they tried. They even got the plant, but the op on the retake.
I think they lost too many before Oni-chan even got there, right? He even got to pick it early off as well. Mind you, he got 4 kills on that round, so maybe they fight op with op. They could definitely buy an op on Striker. He can buy armor. But right now they're thinking, okay, like we're getting shut down by these ops. What strats can we do to either, fake these guys out or put ourselves in a position where we don't have to fight this op in certain situations? So like UCLA is 1 round away from finding match point. And previous to the map, previous from this map, on Cash, Illinois, they started to capitalize, and they had a lot of double op plays. But we've seen here the double op is not working, and this is why we got this tactical pause. Right, they're trying to figure, okay, what can we do against Ani-chan, big brother Bonnie-chan. He's a big bully.
Yeah, they're taking a long time with their timeout as well. I think really what's going in the favor of UCLA is just they're able to get these picks in the very beginning. Not even Oni-chan definitely is playing a big part into it, but it's not just him. Ignis just need to try and group up. They're spreading out, and like some rounds they do get the opening kill, but then it all kind of falls apart. It's UCLA. Then just push in and trade out, and then we'll regain the main advantage. Ignis just needs to stay together. Maybe have 1 or 2 lurk players, but have the majority of your team in a clump, so when you execute onto a site as like 4 terrorists, that you really don't get traded that much.
Yeah, and AK being bought by Blaze looks like. Is there an op on strike and there's no op on the Illinois side? And looking at their spawn, it's definitely like a B play.
Yeah.
Will they, take use of their spawn? That's something else to keep in mind as well.
Yeah, it's a minor point, and it's not something that you really see outside of matchmaking, like pugs, where a spawn goes into account for what play you do, but maybe this time it does lead them to decide to just do a rush onto B. However, that rush is a little hard to do because it's really hard, if not impossible, to get smokes and flashes in onto the site for a B execute.
They have to have a mid presence. If they can't all rush B with rifles,
Yeah.
it'd be a slaughter.
Yeah, we saw Pion do that the previous half when he was in UCLA's shoes. Here we go. We are going to be resuming. Here we go. It's a pretty long tactical timeout. A lot of stuff to talk over. Also, could just using it to calm down, get reset, get everyone refocused. They aren't in the gulags yet. They did take the first map. And so they aren't. If they lose this map, they won't be out of it. They'll just be going to nuke. But I guess they just really, really, really don't want to go to nuke. Which I know there are some players that do share that sentiment.
Yeah, and nuke was randomized, remember? So
Yeah.
hopefully, I'm watching Pi. His rest of his teammates actually make their way on to Cat, and that C-Gen fires off a shot, but he's not gonna be able to do any damage. He does make the call though.
No real rush to try and flank up. Oni-chan just holding mid with his op. And Ignis are all stacked together, all 5 of them on Cat. C-Gen with an op of his own on Carb. He's actually getting a little bit smoked off. Not entirely. Actually has a pretty decent angle. Not able to find the shot. Does get the first kill onto Moose. And instead he's going to decide to fall back. And gets shot in the back. Does get traded out. That's still going to be the bomb plant going down for Ignis. 3 versus 3. Blaze gets 1. Tries to get a second on Scott Sterling. Does get that. It's just Gimp and Roxa left on the retake.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Scott Sterling and Oni-chan there, but down to just Gimp and Roxa. They're on the site. The bomb's gonna tick away. They know this is playing for Cat. He's gonna check copy. Gimp's gonna find that headshot. Switches to Cat. The smoke's gonna go down, and there's a Molotov on bomb. His teammate will get roasted alive. Down to 1v1. Wants to peek it. 5-second defuse. Can he get it? There's no way.
It's going to be close.
Oh my
No.
god, he got it. Oh, what?
Oh!
No way.
Oh!
Illinois were probably clenching their butt cheeks as I was too. Holy crap. 9-14. They're still in it, guys.
Yeah, if they lost that, they would have had no money going into this map point. But thankfully for them, they did. UCLA had enough money to store it up, and so able to pull out the double op again. God, that retake was so close to working out for UCLA. Very good use of nades there at the end. Ignis staying grouped up, but this time going on the opposite side of the map. They have control of B halls. I'm going to lead it a little bit towards mid. Taking slow, see if UCLA push aggressive. But UCLA going to keep it safe. Boku pushes out mid. Gets a pick onto Oni. That's definitely the person you want to pick. There is a counter smoke that does come out into B tunnels. But it looks like Ignis are maybe going to try and push through it. And they do indeed. But Scott Sterling on the side. They don't check for him. He does get 2 kills. Blaze and Pi both answer back with 2 of their own. Another 3 versus 2 retake going to have to come out from UCLA.
And honestly, Gimp and CGen should just save this. They picked up an op.
Yeah.
They have some room to make mistakes right now.
Yeah.
Mind you, they're going to be able to buy next round, regardless of losing these guns. But it's better to save this op, right? Have that op into the next round. Just, reset and, and try and capitalize. So we're going to see 10-14, ladies and gentlemen, as UCLA just 1 round away from finding match point. This is a 1-0 best-of-3 series for Illinois so far.
Yeah, and Ignis should not be trying to chase these down. Their economy is not in a good position. They want to save as many of their own rifles as they can. It's not worth it for the risk to drop this M4 and op on the side of UCLA. They don't lose anyone at the end there. They didn't. They pushed out a little bit to see if they can find anything, but they didn't trace super hard. And so now they all have a really healthy buy. Still no op, but a healthy buy nonetheless.
Yep, 10-14 off in the hands of Oni-chan, and he's done some magnificent work for his team, but can they find the match point? 3 members of Illinois towards top mid. Oni-chan's gonna make his way back. So fate, is it happening here? The ops switching towards A. They got shut down before at the A site. And Illinois, they've got a lot of utility to work with.
Full control of mid. There's not any UCLA presence at mid. There are 3 people on the A site, and that's where Ignis seem to be putting a lot of their attention on, aside from the striker who is behind playing the lurk player, watching and he rotates from behind. Gimp just chilling at Goose. Will be the lone defender on A right now. So Oni-chan has rotated down through CT back to mid, joined by Scott Sterling. Looks like the Ignis push should be happening anytime now, lining up smokes and flashes. This really is going to be all on Gimp. He needs to get at least 1 kill if he wants to give UCLA a decent chance into retaking this. He doesn't get smoked or mollied out, so it's definitely a good start for him. And actually, Scott Sterling's going to be the first one to open to 2 kills. Pushing forward, checking position. Blaze does drop Gimp, and CGen here in pit also drops the striker on the flank. 4 versus 2. Moose drops CGen.
Oh, this isn't over yet, Cameron, though. Oh my goodness, down to just Moose in a 1v2. 13 HP for Raxa, and off being jumped up, but down to Moose.
Oh!
Nobody won't get it. And that's going to make it 10-15, and UCLA will find their match point.
He got that kill on... Who was it? Scott at Cat, and then pushed aggressively to face Oni. He had like 10 health. Just... I'm gonna call that a misplay. Just pushing aggressively 1-1. You had the bomb plant, play the time, force them to come to you. And now it is gonna be UCLA on map point. Ignis did have enough to buy up. They have 2 UMPs and very limited nades, but it's something they can work with. It's not a death sentence for them just yet.
Yep, 2 UMPs, 3 AKs, like you said, and a little bit of aggressive play here over towards Catwalk. Oni-chan's gonna be boosted up with his op. with Gimp. And there's no one towards lower, but Moose, he wanted to go down there, but over towards B. Raxa able to pick up 1 kill as he lines these guys up, and over in closet is Scott Sterling.
Pi does trade out Roxa, but Scott's still left on the site. He's flashed out. Taken out by Moose, but still, Sejan did make this a 2-on-2. Bomb plant going down. That nade deals a little bit of damage to Pi. Pi pushing out, trying to find a pick there, but does get himself traded out. Just Moose left in a 1 versus 2. He knows position. Oh, can't quite get Sejan. No, runs out of ammo. The very end. That's going to be UCLA getting the defuse, getting the map, and now we're going to be going to map 3, which is Nuke.
Oh my goodness. So we're going to the 3rd map. Like these rounds are getting so close. And I feel like both teams are just figuring each other out. And going into Nuke, it's gonna come down to the knife round. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we do have a knife round on the 3rd map, just because this one wasn't picked by one particular team. And yeah, as you said, whoever starts on the CT side is gonna have a fairly significant advantage, at least mentally going into this. But anyway, while everyone's loading in, we're gonna go to just one little quick break. So don't go anywhere. Definitely don't want to miss this.